lay out a hole there, cut a hole there, and hopefully that won't be a mistake. Okay, so the blade I'm using is this Avanti Pro. That is cutting really good, really easy. Easiest I've ever cut through some fiberglass, that's for sure. I'm gonna try to find a mask at least. You know, it might not be the best kind of respirator, but I'm stoked. I just gained a bunch of storage. On my Catalina 30, it's kind of hard to check the fuel level. Go over and up, and I'm gonna just cut a nice little hole. Nice. Let's turn that off. Whoa, brighter. All right, so I'm doing another quick little project here. I am trading out this, another LED light, but this one has red. Hello sailors, my name's Andy and this is my wife Misty. A few years ago we bought an old neglected sailboat for $3,500 and I've been working on it ever since. I literally learned how to sail on YouTube, but later we both took some lessons. I used to think that sailing was only for rich people. It's not. I used to also think that you had to sail around the world to have fun. You don't. Click subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and join us, and we'll show you how much fun you can have coastal cruising on a cheap sailboat. Welcome to Sailing Soleil. Hello, welcome to Sailing Soleil. My name's Andy, and in this episode, we're just going to show you a few of the past boat projects that I did. I'm out with Mark from Kill Dragger. We're going to be sailing Kill Dragger back from Ensenada this weekend, and I wanted to try to get a video out real quick, so it's just a couple boat projects, but I hope you enjoy it. All right, check it out. Okay, we're just jumping all around this weekend. So what I'm going to do is this, behind this settee, if you look at the depth of it, you know, there's about 12 inches, pretty close to 12 inches at its deepest part, that is wasted space back there. And usually boats have storage, so I'm gonna cut a little hole, well not a little hole, I'm gonna lay out a hole there, cut a hole there, and hopefully that won't be a mistake. I'm assuming that there's gonna be room back there, and then maybe I could just either use the space or build it out as shelves or something so that I could use it. Anyways, let's see how that goes. All right, now that I've got the layout here of what I'm gonna cut out, I'm not sure the best way to cut through this, but I got this carbide bit for my angle grinder, so I'm going to try that first, and we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I have some bits for a jigsaw, and we'll try some other stuff. I've cut through the fiberglass before, putting in that one. That one's this one here is some storage that I created, but that was pretty difficult to cut. So anyways, let's get after it. Okay, so the blade I'm using is this Avanti Pro carbide grit metal cutoff wheel, and it says it'll work for PVC and other PVC, copper, cast iron. So I figured this would be pretty good. I should have my guard on here. I'm a little bummed out I don't have my guard. I just forgot it, so let's give it a try and see how it goes. It looks like my finger is a lot closer to the blade than it actually is. I'm not in any danger of cutting off my finger. But I should absolutely be wearing a respirator because there were particulates flying around. That is cutting really good. Really easy. Easiest I've ever cut through some fiberglass, that's for sure. So I'm probably gonna get pretty dirty here, but I've already cut one hole, so might as well get after it. So I can tell that is throwing up some really fine particulates. I'm gonna try to find a mask at least. You know, it might not be the best kind of respirator, but I need something if we're gonna do this. Okay, that cut so good. That was really easy to cut. So that blade right there cuts really, really easily through fiberglass. And for the radius edges, I've got these DeWalt bits, jigsaw blades, DW3755H. They are for, it says aluminum and fiberglass. So these blades here, we'll see how they do on the corners, because I wanted to have a radius corner. So we'll see how that goes. All right, that went pretty well. That jigsaw blade is definitely more rough than this Avanti blade. Yeah, definitely, it cuts a little more rough, it starts a little more, and it kind of chips it off as it comes, but it cuts through it really easy. So if you're just looking to cut through some fiberglass on your boat, or fiberglass in general, yeah, I recommend these DeWalt fiberglass aluminum blades. They work pretty good. I'm impressed. I'll keep using it, and it doesn't even seem like it phased the blade very much. That blade seems like it will keep cutting for a while. But yeah, also this cavity here is exactly like I thought it was. It's just a big hole, just wasted space. So I'm pretty stoked. I'm gonna get some liner, and I'll put a liner around that to, you know, get rid of the rough edge. And I will start devising a plan to use this as storage. For now, I could just shove stuff in there, and it's just like some of my cables and stuff that come from the mast underneath there. I'll show you in a sec. But it's just wasted space. So I'm stoked. I just gained a bunch of storage. So yeah, it's pretty big inside here. I mean, I could easily store tools and stuff like that. This thing goes almost sideways inside there. So it's definitely an increase in storage for me, because I have a pretty big lack of storage on this boat. Okay, so there you go. 2 new storage spots. Yeah, I could cut another one and utilize a little more storage space, but it's close to this bulkhead here, which the aft lower shroud is connected to. So I don't want to take too much out. I feel like this is okay, but I don't want to Swiss cheese it. And kind of the same thing over there. That storage is definitely bigger than this one over here, but it's still, you know, I still got a good 7 or 8 inches of storage space in here. Anyway, that's cool. Stoked to have some more storage, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm gonna get the trim and put it in, and maybe build some at least a little floor shelf here, so that stuff doesn't slide down, because it kind of connects with these here, these storage. It'll slide down underneath, but I'll figure all that out later. This is what I planned on doing for the day. Okay, so you saw me cut these out, and what I got was this, it's like car door trim, and I'm gonna put this right here on this. So I just start at the bottom in the middle and just start kind of feeding it on. It'll give it a nice trim instead of having a sharp fiberglass edge, and make it look nice, you know? It's a little wide right there. The thickness of this isn't the same all the way around. Trim. We got some trim on there instead of just bare fiberglass. This was a little tighter. So yeah, there's my new storage. I painted inside there, but I couldn't find the footage, but it's all white now. I never know how to start these videos. Anyway, so on my Catalina 30, it's kind of hard to check the fuel level. You have to get underneath this settee, or this quarter berth here, which is huge. It's basically in the middle of both of those cushions. So you have to lift up both cushions and the, you know, the board that covers the hole, and then try to dip your head inside there to find the fuel gauge. And there's usually stuff on top of here, because yeah, I have cushions on here, but now it's mostly like a garage. You know, I put a bunch of stuff there, and it usually looks something like this. But usually there's a lot more stuff on there with, you know, so I'm lifting up all the stuff that's on there, and I got a flashlight, and it's a hard situation. So what I'm gonna do is go over and up, and I'm gonna just cut a nice little hole. That way I could just lift up the cushions and see through without having to remove this board. Right about here. 14 3/4. So that should be the center of the hole, to where I could look down and see the gauge. All right, let's see if that is where I need that hole to be. Sure hope so. So now I could just look right in and see it. Check it out. Let's turn that light on. Boom. So you look right in, and you can see the fuel, and we're full. So yeah, that's gonna be way easier. Just pick up the one cushion and look. Nice. Let's turn that off. Whoa, brighter. Oh, this light is killing me. Now I can't see anything. All right, have a good day. All right, so I'm doing another quick little project here. I am trading out this, ooh, look at all that junk. I am trading out this LED light at my nav station for another LED light, but this one has red. So you've got a switch for white and a switch for red, which I don't have any other lights other than the USB lights, like the little trim lights that I put in, but that's not real light. Anyways, so quick little one. I gotta shorten the cord on the fan that's right here, because the fan is wired into this outlet. So I gotta shorten the cord a little bit, because the cords, or all the cables don't fit underneath the light to where the light fits flush against the ceiling. So I gotta shorten some stuff and eliminate what's underneath. One more hand. It's a little easier. Just one more arm and one more hand. That's all. There's a regular light, and then there's my red light. You can't see it because it's pretty bright in here right now, but this white light was a little bit less light than the light I took out, but I thought it was a worthy trade. It was just barely less light. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It's a free way you can help out the channel, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Cheers.